Hello and welcome to my channel, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. This is a general, timeless tarot read during the month of April 2023. So, first off, let's get some cards for the stand. For the overall message or the title of the message. Let's see what you're dealing with, Sagittarius. Some sort of ending with the person that you were doing business with, or something to do with an investor. Definitely something to do with business, but let's see if something else comes out. That may not be the main thing in your life right now. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have Six of Pentacles. Yes, it speaks of balancing out the books. Balancing out the books with someone. You are intensely thinking about your next steps and actions that you want to take. Yes, okay, but this seems like the main message. This person, this businessman, or this investor, something to do with a person or a place where money comes from. You're thinking intensely about taking some action towards this. You're heading straight into sabotage. You're sabotaging the situation. There's a little bit of self delusion here, self interest. You look at this person through a very different perspective than what it is, or this arrangement, this business arrangement, or money. Your entire idea of money, where it comes from, where it is. It's there's an external perspective that you hold on money. It's like other people have it; they have a better authority and command over it. But if it is to do with you and your finances,
it's 5 o'clock.
No, nobody else does. That's where the self-sabotaging actions and the thoughts uh, leading to those self-sabotaging actions are coming from. So be careful, Sagittarius. There's a conflict. There's a massive conflict coming up here, and negotiations, negotiations, negotiations with this person. You might be trying to manipulate the situation in your favor, but you're looking at it as if it's completely in somebody else's hands. So yeah, we have the Ten of Swords. The two cards that showed up earlier, they are here. The Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords. Sorry, the Ten of Swords and the King of Pentacles. The situation is completely ending, but you you might be thinking on how you can receive what is due to you, or if are trying to calculate what is due to you. It's like you're going to have to listen to no, like this is a conversation. You're preparing yourself mentally to hear no, can't do. There's a little bit of interfering in somebody else's business or not. So if it is that you're working for someone, right? If the terms are based on somebody else, and if you're trying to incorporate your terms, your ideas, your vision based on this other person's project, this other person's business, this other person's idea, it's going to be shut down very brutally. There is not impatience, but there is definitely no room for patience here, or negotiations or conversations, apart from anything else that this person wants, and they are ready to move ahead. They're ready to move ahead, but this is sort of coming in between your Your vision, your thoughts are coming in between, and they don't clearly, they clearly that there that looks like one of the choices, but for you, so trying to get something out of it right now would is a futile attempt, is what I'm. That message might be coming in clearly as well. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the Hierophant. There's some kind of traditional system involved here as well. So if you move away from that traditional system and this person's particular traditional system that they come from, the background that they come from, or the money that they are bringing to the table, for their own idea, they want somebody who can propel that vision forward. But uh, and your ideas are coming in as a matter of conflict of interest. For the past, we have the Two of Cups. Yes, there was a friendship, there was a partnership. We have the Chariot in the present. It's definitely under some kind of scrutiny right now by other people. And definitely, it could go either ways in the future. But no, it's blocked. It's a clear block. Like there is a creative block, there's a logical block, there is a two. There's duality. The Two of Swords are showing up here right in the middle and here in the overall energy. This is like double confirmation that this is not going to go ahead. Even uh, even if there is a lot of power here, there's a lot of power, you sense a lot of power here, but that is entirely getting diverted into conflict of interest. Both of your belief systems are completely opposite to the other, and it just creates a lot of chaos. It creates a lot of chaos, just extra work for for y'all to even see eye to eye. This was okay possibly in a friendship, or just being acquaintance, or exchanging ideas, or saying, okay, yeah, cool, you can do your thing, I can do my thing. Okay, you ask that person, is this a good thing to do, and they say yes, and then you move on doing something else. But working together, if you're trying to work together, it's a block, or you're directly being refused by somebody in authority who's your style of doing business, or building up on an idea, building up a vision, is completely opposite to this person. This person is more grounded. They have more fixed assets to work with, whereas you might have more liquid cash to work around with, and that is also very limited compared to the valuation of the fixed asset that this person has. They are probably more established, and your ideas are more uh, opposite to those established ideas. It's like your ideas always seem to be like in opposition to anything that is established by this person or anybody else. In the hidden energies, we have the King of Swords. There is somebody who is looking into your records with the Chariot card here as well. This is some authorities looking into your records, Sagittarius. This doesn't, to me, it looks very logical and cutthroat. So if you've done well, if you know that you are legitimate, you're going to get through this. In the strength, we have the Three of Swords. You always feel that there is an interfering energy, and it's kind of become like your strength to deal with this interfering energy. It could be anything from, or you might have found yourself as a third party. You might have found yourself as the interfering energy in this equation, whatever it is. In the hopes and fear, you have the King of Cups, there is some sort of emotional aspect to this, which is shut down. It is shut down in the background. The logic isn't moving, and the emotions aren't moving either. The Chariot is a great force, and it is being blocked. It's been completely blocked. It's not making sense emotionally or intelligently, intellectually. Sorry. In the strengths, you have the Ten of Cups. Maybe you have support from your family or from a member within your home. In the 3D, we have the Five of Cups. In the 4D, we have the fourth density, we have the Two of Wands. From the universe, we have the King of Pentacles here again. So there is definitely a lot that has been lost, and there is an inability to turn the situation around with this King of Pentacles person. The main focus has become somebody else. Like I said, that is where the self-sabotaging element, self-delusion element is coming from. That your monies, you feel stems or roots or comes from, streams from somebody else. This is very very it's a very external way of thinking about your own personal finances. Everybody has the capacity to generate their own amount of money, and if it, if you are continuously focused on somebody else, be lending your helping hand or helping you grow and helping you move forward in the world, it's like you need some kind of propulsion fuel. You need that additional fuel. But if you are going to end up wasting that fuel thinking that it is constantly borrowed, or you have to use it for somebody else's ideas and not your own, and your own contribution becomes a conflict to this person. Right. It's let's get some Edmund Dulac tarot cards for the outcome of this situation. We have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. So let's see. The Seven of Cups for clarity on this situation. So I do a clarity spread for the outcome so that you can have more clarity of what is the likely outcome of the situation. We have the Seven of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, the Hermit, and we have the Tower. It's like this entire scenario that you're picturing and you're thinking that this is where your soul's journey or your journey so far is leading towards it. You're starting with a place of feeling crushed, and then then you are then you have there is a sense of abandonment, like everybody has abandoned ship, like this entire scenario got crushed before. And this could also be something that was in the past. It looks like a past thing, because the connection is here in the past. Is showing up. The Two of Cups is showing up in the past. So it is possibly not a present thing. It's not a present thing. So you're looking back on it possibly, and it's a thing. It's something for you to reflect. It's something for you to reflect. that this type of situation that you think can go long term, in spite of it being a crushing experience to begin with, and then all the time feeling left lost at bay, not even lost at sea, being lost at bay, waiting to start, jump start again. It's like it's you need to drive away the ghosts from the past. Like look at this tower card. It's like you see these spirits, the spirit of being that third party energy that you're glorifying so much, you being that external energy, making your own personal finances an external thing, impermanent. That is going to that's going to end, that's going to shift. A big massive like tower is falling down on this situation. uh Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Vedic. There is something you're possibly not seeing because you're stuck in the past, like with the Five of Cups. it, Even right now you're possibly stuck somewhere 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Yeah, as soon as I said that, look at that. This ship, this relationship, this, even if it's a work relationship, even if it's a friendship, whatever it is, it was first and foremost, it was about somebody else's wealth and else's career, somebody else's idea, something to do with the core system of somebody else, not you, right? And it was that's why it was like that person, their thing, whatever it is, business or personal, and then it was you right in the middle, right? So three, it's a third party kind of a situation, which you are trying to make it into a two of cups, which you're trying to make it into a uh, two of wands kind of a situation, that there is a future, this can move along. But no, it got shut down a while ago, and shut down very very quickly. And I think like external forces also stepped in to create this barrier. Maybe a superior, maybe an elder, maybe somebody who's in power in the justice system. They came in swiftly and put an end to this matter completely. And you're thinking that there can be some kind of a future, but that idea is also getting written off and blasted out of existence. Okay, we have the heart at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Fish, snake, tower again, and the anchor. The water current, the flow. When they say go with the flow, the you caught the flow, but the current took you straight into your enemies. That so you might have anchored in a place which was enemy territory, which was hostile territory for you. They might have seemed safe people, but there's a lot of hostility here. There's a lot of hostility here wherever you are focused on right now. It could be the past or it could be the present. There was a lot of hostility there. Definitely no love lost. I mean, this is not regret about losing the friendship or connection. This is definitely a false connection, and that caused trouble for everybody involved. Your energies are still anchored into that situation and that place. They're still anchored into that situation and that place. and you're trying to build a tower which is going to be a hostile establishment. You're trying to build a structure on top of it which is going to be based in hostile territory. And no matter how much you think that this a false connection feels like, it's been imprinted onto your system, but it's it's like you wanting something that somebody else has, wanting something that somebody else has this photograph and you want this picture, and you're working in hostile energies. Okay, like Sagittarius, like I that's what I have for you. It reflect on this because you do have support, you do have support here. um but it's just that you are looking for that support in hostile territory instead of looking at it in the place where you actually feel comfortable and at home with. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.